In any divorce case, you're gonna have to deal with 5 issues. If you have children, you're gonna have to deal with custody, visitation, and child support. If you've got assets and debts, you gotta deal with the division of those. And lastly, you might have to deal with the issue of spousal support, or what's also considered as alimony. Now, in my other videos, I've talked about many of those topics, but specifically in this video, we're only gonna address alimony. But more importantly, we're gonna dive into what is alimony, how the court calculates alimony, as well as what factors the court considers in determining whether to even award it or not. Hi, I'm Sina Mohajer. I'm a family law attorney practicing in the greater Los Angeles County since 2012. I've been a contributing member of the Los Angeles County Bar Association, and I've been rated by super lawyers since 2019. So what is alimony? Well, alimony is a monthly payment that you would either receive or pay in order to maintain the same standard of living that you once had when you were married. Now, how the court determines how much spousal support or alimony needs to be paid, it depends on where in the pendency of the action you're in. If it's before trial, then it's considered as a temporary support order. And that's very easy to calculate. We use a software that you might have heard in my other videos called Disomaster, where we input your income as well as your other spouse's income, and the software generates and lets us know how much spousal support needs to be paid. Now, the factors the court considers in determining whether to award spousal support is another issue. For example, if there's some domestic violence and the aggressor is requesting for spousal support, well, the family code is very straightforward on that. An aggressor, after a finding of domestic violence, cannot ask for spousal support, as well as the earning capacity of the person who's asking for spousal support is going to be taken into consideration. If you've got a spouse who hasn't worked over 10 years during the marriage because you've been making all the money, you're the breadwinner, well, once you're separated, the court expects for that spouse to be able to become self-sustaining. So they have to get a job. Whether it's to advance their education or to get a good paying job or not, earning capacity is going to be a huge factor in determining whether spousal support should be awarded or not. And lastly, it's going to be the duration of your marriage. If it's a short-term marriage or a long-term marriage, that's going to be a huge factor in determining whether to award it or not. If you've got questions about your case and you'd like to discuss it in more detail, I'll be happy to offer you an initial consultation. And if you like what you heard in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to be kept in the loop and be notified of any future videos down the line, definitely hit that subscribe button as well.